Hey everyone, I'm back at Anto Korean Steakhouse in Midtown, and I'm doing a chef's tasting. This is the chef's LV chest, and it's some raw courses, also some cooked courses. So I believe it's 6 courses total. We got these oysters that are from Korea, and then the shrimp here. These are from Spain. I believe these are called carabinero, and they're, I believe, among some of the largest shrimp in the world. And I like how they serve this with 3 different citrus fruits. We got, from the right, lemon, grapefruit, and lime. Okay, I'm trying these Korean oysters first. The oysters are a bit briny. They're not too salty. They do come with a sauce. I'm gonna say I probably prefer them without the sauce. The citrus, I really like. That's kind of all the flavor you need with these. So now I'm gonna try these shrimp from Spain. These are the most visually appealing, and they are raw. Okay, the shrimp, despite being raw, they were pretty tender. All I needed was just a mix of grapefruit and lime juice for those.
We're gonna have homemade potato pancakes, creme de fraiche, some chimes, shallots, some diced fish eggs, and some egg whites on the side.
Okay, so now I want to try the caviar. And I'm going to put some sour cream on it. So this is just some caviar and some fresh cream, yogurt I believe. The pancake is nice and crispy. The caviar is nice and salty. This might be my favorite so far, even compared to the oysters and the shrimp. Now the tofu soup, if you take a closer look, also has mussels. The red pepper soup, for me it's very spicy. In Korean you say meun. So I can see the red pepper. They seem to be flakes in there. It's definitely tasty. It's just definitely pushing me to the outer edges of my spice tolerance. And there's more upstairs. Behind me are the lockers where regulars keep drinks stored. And this bar area is where there are sometimes tastings. And then check out, I guess you would call this pottery, that's along the wall right here.
Comes with perilla dress, violets on the top. We have fresh kimchi, juicy sauce. Some ferment kimchi. Hot pepper, jalapeno. Sea salt, salt and pepper. Some ferment radish. Spicy pickle.
And these are the banchan ahead of the steak and duck that's coming out. So he's starting off with beef fat just to kind of lubricate the grill. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
And now we're going to be trying a couple different cuts of steak. I believe 3 different cuts. And by the way, in Korean, you say steak sogogi. So while the steak is cooking, I'm going to try this Hudson Valley duck. It's cooked with honey. For my next bite, I'm going to try this soy caramel sauce. Okay, so the duck is kind of rare. The honey taste is very subtle. So is the salt. Now I'm having my first bite of sogogi. This is the ribeye cap. Okay, so the ribeye, slightly salty. Definitely not something you even need to use too much sauce on. Now it's time to try the American Wagyu. This is amazingly rich, the American Wagyu. You definitely don't need sauce on this one, even more so than the ribeye, which I just tried. You could definitely taste that it's kind of fatty, something that you probably don't want to have more than a few ounces of, but it's so decadent. All right, one more piece of sogogi to try. This is the galbi or marinated short rib. They won't tell me exactly what's in the sauce, but I do know a few of the ingredients, which are apple, soy sauce. I believe kiwi's another one. This one's definitely the sweetest of the three I tried. And these are, all the steak has been cooked medium rare in this experience. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to rank everything I had. I'm gonna say the steak dishes were my favorite. I preferred the steak to the duck. And as for the raw dishes, I'm gonna say that it's probably a toss-up between the shrimp and the caviar, leaning towards the caviar. I would say I preferred those to the oysters a little bit, but all in all, when I go to Korean restaurants, the barbecue is what I like the most, and that was the case tonight as well. Okay, I didn't realize this, but there is a dessert, and this is banana ice cream gelato, something like that, and this right here is honeydew melon, and this is misu garu, and it's 7 Korean grains. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. I got more trips coming up soon. I'm going to be heading out to the Napa Valley for the first time next month. I'll also be speaking at the New York and DC Travel and Adventure shows in January and February. I got Savannah, Georgia in the works, and I also have my first trip ever to Reno, Nevada in the works. And I look forward to sharing more videos with you soon. 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요.